Well, last session, you guys attempted to head back east to either make it to Thorm's Watch or to also try to find the missing Ranger Captain, Edric Vale. You were given this mission by Felvero Paradon, who you learned was the voice of the king, high title in the realm. Also, just so happens that Gink remembers meeting this certain individual from before. You guys tried to make it through the road. You found that the fog from the Wraithvale Woods has expanded past the causeway, and you guys managed to duck a few ambushes from both Miststalkers and the Hollow Man himself. You were unsuccessful in finding the Ranger Captain, and you were turned back, and you were then returning back to Highbridge. When we last left off, you had just gotten back to the city, and were about to go see Leofric again, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
As you guys get back to the city and back to the tavern, Grath is nowhere to be seen. Veilunir, injured from the fight before against a couple of the Miststalkers, takes her leave and goes back to the upper floors of the tavern to rest. Zerko goes to follow them, helping Veilunir up the stairs. Before kind of left to your own devices down on the bottom floor.
Is sort of hobbling a little bit, very tempted to join everyone else in this rest. But I know we have pressing matters to report as well, so... But also, that guy doesn't like me.
It doesn't matter what other people think of you, little one. You'll be just fine.
I think it does if lives are on the line.
You do have a fair point. That being said, we should just be careful.
Alright, fine, let's go talk to him. Maybe we'll get reward money.
That's the spirit.
So, at the moment, it is still in the afternoon. You guys were only gone for a few hours. Ink, you're still severely injured from your encounter with the Hollow Man. Did you guys want to go see them right away? Did you want to do a short rest to heal up?
Is it possible... Sorry, go on.
I can heal some people.
Because almost all of you guys, except Stirnak, I believe. No, Stirnak, you have a single point missing. All of you guys are injured from your dealings with the fog.
Is it possible that we can just heal in the waiting room of the castle?
The rest
at this point, it seems
time
of the essence. I'm aware.
Up to you guys, unless you want to use some of those healing potions you still have.
Let's just take a short rest in the tavern real quick.
Yeah, we should take some healing potions, because I have... Let's see. How many...
Like, even though I might not look injured, I am exhausted.
From Gink's perspective, yes, healing is necessary, but honestly, this is going to add to our credibility if we come in dripping blood.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we should take a short rest.
No, it's...
Or clean up. We'll figure something out.
No, I think what Gink means is that if we show up looking battered,
then they move off.
Then they'll more likely see what a struggle it is to even move outside of these gates.
That does convey a good message.
I was thinking some similar lines. Sorry.
It's okay.
We can rest once. Sorry. We can rest once the proper authorities know.
As of right now, we're the only people that know about the threat. And how are we supposed to protect everyone else if they don't know?
Honestly, it seems irresponsible to rest now.
I agree.
Maybe we can
Anyone
get
else?
a full night's rest in once we
alert everyone.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Oxden, Stirnak?
I'm fine with what the team wants.
I'm in agreement with Gink. I think we should go right now.
Well then, to the castle then.
So you guys make your way through the city, going back up the multi-tiered rows to the castle. It's a lot faster this time, as many of the streets have been cleared. There's not a lot of foot traffic aside from soldiers. As you guys are walking, you notice before the soldiers of the city, they looked very professional, but you notice there's a lot more now, and you're starting to recognize some faces of blacksmiths you passed by. A couple of merchants are now geared up and wearing the tabards of red and white. of the colors of the city. It's clear that the levy has been called, and every able-bodied man is being called up to fight. You guys make your way up to the castle. It is scarcely defended compared to before. Seems like most people are down in the 3rd tier. That's the closest towards the danger. You go up to the gates. The 2 guards that are on station there recognize you guys, and they open the gates, or they open the doors for you, letting you right on in. Seated at the large table in the main throne room is both Felvero and Leofric. They are currently dining on some basic mutton, and they both look up to you guys with a bit of a shocked look. Felvero's going to speak up first, and the adventurers. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Thorm's Watch is at least a few days' ride.
You weren't able to make it to Thorm's Watch.
The fog is impenetrable, and the Hollow Man stalked us as soon as we entered.
They almost severely damaged us.
He
It's
almost,
a miracle we made it back with our lives.
he almost
Indeed.
took us.
Oh, that is rather unfortunate, isn't it?
And our weapons had no effect against him. They merely passed, every strike merely passed through him as if he was fog.
You there, Valeborn. Your name is Stianak, yes?
Yes.
May I have that missive I gave you back, since you were unable to
Of course.
deliver it?
Of course. And I'll hand back the missive to him.
You don't recall it was the missive he was telling you guys to give to the commander of the watch?
Yeah.
Someone should tell him that Vale fell to the fog. King sort of whispers to the group, knowing that he probably shouldn't be the one to say it.
We also bring, outside of us failing our mission, sad news. We believe the Ranger Captain has been killed by the Hollow Man.
And possessed.
Both Leofric and Felvero are just going to kind of frown at that. What do you mean, possessed?
We came across his body in the forest.
It was not his body.
We
It was
came
not
across
his body, but it spoke with his voice.
Yeah.
as if it were a machine. Wait, hold on. Out of character. Would
What is a machine?
would that? Damn it!
You're speaking strange
Exactly.
words.
I believe
Like-
the word you're looking for is machination.
What is a machination? You're speaking strange words.
It was on repeat, as if he had no reaction. No matter what we did, anytime we called out, he kept repeating the same thing over and over and over again with almost no change of voice.
Even when I struck him with a sling.
He kept speaking.
A machination is an evil plot, and I was implying that the Hollow Man was using the body to lure people in with a familiar voice. King sort of blinks awkwardly.
Yeah, both of them are blinking awkwardly back at you guys. At this jumbled mess of an explanation.
I think it goes well with the fact that we look like absolute shit. And we're kind of rambling.
If our bodies are battered, one can only imagine how battered our minds are.
Right.
I think Oxton would start
hey
to
there.
go into detail about like how as soon as he cut he slashed Zerkazul, and then all of a sudden he began speaking with her voice, and then he did something with his flute that made us just follow him. Uncontrollable of our own will.
Indeed. We were warned of this by the, what was his name again, Leofric? He's here in the castle, isn't he? Lord Stranger! He's gonna call out. And walking out of the war room, dressed in some finer-looking armor than you'd seen before, is young Aldemir Strenga. As you guys,
He made it.
a smile. Greetings. I, made it just a little bit ago. We had to take the back road through Peachmore. Yes, I was just informing Lord Voice and Lord Leofric here of the goings-on and what happened in Mist Harbor. Lord Paradon, what they say is true. I saw it with my own eyes. Townsfolk of my own town turned on those they loved and their own lord, myself. My gods. It's like they lose their minds in the fog. Leofric will speak up at this and look to you guys, the group. When you struck at him with your weapons, you say that you couldn't even touch his body.
I nod politely.
Trying to
Some of us
capture the sea in your palms. It would just slide right through every attack.
And what of these minions of it? What do they call? What did you call them, Aldemir? Mist stalkers or something like that? What of them? May be injured?
They can be killed as far as we can tell. Our friend Gink here discovered that any holy element that you can bring to the fight is a large boon. They seem to dislike whatever magical thing that is holy.
King sort of steps up a little bit. Says, They seem to fear the gods when invoked. And sort of gives a look towards the voice in particular, hopefully ensuring that he knows his curiosity was genuine.
The three lords just kind of look at each other silently. Then the Leofric will look back to you guys. It is unfortunate that you could not complete the task, at least to get to Thorm's Watch. At the very least, it'd be good to know what's going on up there. They're quite literally cut off from the rest of the kingdom now.
Tugging at Oxton's, coat, like, am I not mistaken? I thought the task was either we find Edric Vale or we get to Thorm's Watch.
No, it was to get to Thorm's Watch. Edric Vale was a side task.
We just, I think looking as you like tug at Oxton, I look down at you and go, should we mention the fog itself and its reek of undeath?
King gives a bit of an odd nod, yeah.
I think I turn to the voice of the king and I say, there's something else in the fog.
And what is this other thing in the fog?
I don't know. No matter how hard, and I look to Gink and I say, no matter how hard we tried to see its presence, it always evaded our perception, always lingering on the edge, but always watching. And it was not alive. I know the smell of death.
Not
And
alive.
that thing, it reeked of death. It reeked of something that I have never smelt before, a sort of unlife.
The Mist Stalkers, they take the forms of people that you knew. I'm sure, looking over at the Lord from Mist Harbor, I'm sure you've seen some of your very own risen up against you. Am I wrong?
No, I literally just said that like 2 minutes ago.
I believe these... sorry. I believe these figures we saw in the fog, they might be what make those corpses into Mist Stalkers. Or something like it. I don't know. But they're not good. And the fog itself isn't fog or mist or whatever you might call it. There's no water in it. I tried many things, but only invoking the gods scared those wisps off.
So just looking around at the three lords, Aldemir is just kind of nodding along to this. Seemingly like his group, the civilians and remaining guards of Mist Harbor, they encountered similar things in the fog. Leofric is just kind of just staring at you all with a what the fuck look on his face. Because again, you guys got to remember, this is a non-magical setting for 99% of the inhabitants. So this is all unheard of to him. He probably thinks some of you are crazy and lost your minds in the fog. Delvero is just kind of nodding along.
You're welcome to believe me or not, but when the fog reaches here, because it is coming, take what I've said into consideration.
Well, Felvar is going to speak up. There's not much what we can do against this fog and the wisps of the fog, as you say. These are fantastical tales. While you might not be lying, you might also not be telling the truth. You could have lost yourselves in the fog. We don't know. But right now, our more pressing concern is that Rosari camp that some of your number found the other day. They are something tangible. They are something that we know how to deal with. If we can't deal with them, then we are all trapped in this city until we die. The other task that we held for you is still available and still required. We need to get word to the king in Orlan. Only he can call the banners of the other cities and towns. Hopefully gather a force large enough to deal with the Rosari, and then together perhaps we can deal with this fog and get to Thorm's Watch before they are destroyed, if not so already. He's going to turn to Stirnak. I'll have another missive for you if you guys can actually get this one through. This one's going to be dangerous as well, so let us not to run at the first sign of danger. We know that Rosari raiding groups are stalking the roadway west of here, but you will have to either sneak your way past or fight your way past in order to make it to Arlon.
You keep insinuating that we fled because we had some other choice. What are we supposed to do against an enemy we cannot hit, we cannot damage?
Well, you outran him back here, didn't you?
We outran him out of his fog, which stretched from about an hour's out of your city's gates, all the way to Thorm's Watch. He appears in it at random.
Yeah, we didn't even outrun him. Twice he came up on us.
He just left after we decided to retreat. Do you see the state we're in? This is how he intentionally left us. For what, I don't know. But we can't fight him. We tried.
My advice...
So
Go on.
So we will gladly take an enemy that we can actually kill. Thank you. But please don't insult our bravery nor our ability. Because as soon as that fog reaches here, you get to test how good you are at not dying.
Dalti is looking at Stirnak with respect in her eyes and kind of oh, shit. Yeah.
Sternak's been through it for the past couple days, guys.
Stiernak's going hard here. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not jumping in on that.
Mainly, she's just impressed that you can keep your composure.
If y'all look closely, you notice that Stiernak's fist is clenched extremely tightly, almost to the point of drawing blood from his palm.
You're holding back.
He's remembering who he's talking to and trying not to punch him in the face.
What? This guy, Felvaro, does not have a punchable.
Hey, look, sometimes figures of authority need to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we'd be out of a job.
That is fair.
Yeah, but also look at it from his perspective, too. You guys did get a task, and you ran away from the task.
Yeah, but
he doesn't know what happened in the fog.
Yeah, I get it. It's just Stirnak doesn't like being insulted to his face.
He doesn't like the insinuation of being called a coward.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's just a simple soldier, and he's trying to fight freaking mist monsters and things he's never dealt with before, ever.
You got this. Just Leroy Jenkins it.
Yeah.
Things will finally speak up a little bit and say, my advice, as for the creatures in the midst, the Hollow Man in particular, your best holy men are likely your best line of defense. You can throw as many soldiers as you want, but if they get lost to the fog, You're just adding to their number.
Yes,
I think
well,
that-
it looks like the number's going to be quite large regardless. Aldemir, you said that Mist Harbor had what? 400 inhabitants? Give or take? And we have about 1,000 soldiers at Thorm's Watch.
If we need to, looking at the rest of the group here, we might be able to ride around the fog to Thorm's Watch. We just wouldn't be on paved road.
I pull out a map and just start charting a course.
There's trouble afoot in Thorm's Watch. Is that where we're going?
Trying to figure that out now. I mean, we have a new quest, but we're being insulted by not completing the old one.
I think it's better if we just go to Arlon and not deal with this dude anymore.
You know
I
what?
think we're going to
You
have to
a
deal with him eventually. The question is, how big is his army going to be? Because at this rate, he's going to sweep the entirety of this region off the map just to get to Vanderholt.
Yeah, but at the very least, we can, like, Arlon is a capital city with a king and a proper army who can call banners to war. Probably has more holy men there. Like, although
Yeah.
Highbridge is a fairly big place, it's not gonna be able to hold a candle to Arlon.
True, and Arlon can pull from the western side as well.
Yeah.
It's just they're going to be facing a lot more people since Storm's Watch is going to fall. I mean, looking at the map now, it's pretty much inevitable. And Peatmore
Okay.
might be next. But I'm hoping that since Strengar went down through it, they're at least aware.
If we go to Thorm's Watch, the only way we can get those people out is to go up north.
Yeah, we'd have to cut through the mountains just to get to Thorm's Watch, and that's if the fog hasn't reached there yet.
More
I
Rosari.
think we probably better set a course there. See what we can do before it gets to anybody else.
I say we go to Arlon at this point and
Yeah, seems our best bet.
try and gather as big of a force as we can to fight against this freaking fog dude. Maybe we can find some kind of weapon or something that can actually help us in the fight. Because, I mean, if he is truly incorporeal, Steerdeck has nothing.
Well,
What about the
if his minions can bleed.
what was that guy's name? The shopkeep?
Walden Waldemar.
Yes.
Interesting question.
Interesting answer.
Did anyone with +1 weapons manage to damage him?
None of you even touched him.
The Hollow Man? No.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely killed a Mist Stalker. Mist Stalker.
We're able to handle them.
Yeah, we ran. We saved our skins.
Can't save anyone if you're dead.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying as well. You guys didn't really throw too many punches at the Hollow Man, so you don't really have a lot of info to run on. As far as what you guys know, none of your weapons were able to hit him.
Ah, that's tough.
It's gonna be tricky, but we need to spread this. We should go to Arlon.
Dismissive.
Yes, let me go. It's gonna Favaro is gonna kind of look at Leofric and Aldemir. Can you wait here for a while? We must discuss what we must tell the king.
Would now be a good time to take our healing potions?
For rest, but yes.
Yeah, let's do a short rest and see what we get from that.
Yeah,
I mean-
let's short rest.
Yeah, if we're gonna charge into the fog, that might be good. Gink
Well,
still has one thing he wants to test, but that's about it.
No, they're asking for a little bit to.
While we're taking this rest, Gink's just gonna go ahead and let it slip over to Steernack that he's probably the best person to say this to them. But honestly, if the mist reaches Highbridge, should probably just tell them to evacuate. And that's it.
You sit there and you watch us, like, while we're taking this short rest. Steernack is absolutely fuming, and also, like, he's a shade of dark green usually, but he's much lighter green now, as if he's like someone else would be pale and frightened, and he's very jumbled up with his emotions right now because of all the stuff that's been happening. And you think he heard you, but you're not sure.
Fair.
And Kink, you took a healing potion?
No, not yet. I mean, I could take
Oh.
one, but I'm just rolling my hit dice.
Okay, fair.
Is anyone taking one of the healing potions?
I would like to.
Okay. Before you do that, Talty, roll me a medicine check.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay.
Seems fine to you.
Wait. Who? What?
A health potion. Seems fine to you as you open it.
Oh, okay. So just making sure that it's not expired.
As far as you're aware, yeah.
Okay.
Are you drinking one of your healing potions, or are you just like
Yeah, I
taking a
am.
normal short rest? Okay.
Okay. Roll.
So, as you take out one of your healing potions that you had bought about a week ago, you take a sniff of it at first, but you can't detect anything. But as you drink it, as soon as it hits your tongue, a very sour taste fills your mouth, and you suddenly feel sick to your stomach.
Oh, shit.
So instead of 6 points of healing, that is going to be 6 points of poison damage.
Fuck.
Hey, it's just free poison.
Wow.
I took the damage off for you, Talty.
Cool, thanks.
But yeah, I did say at the start, at session 1, that healing potions will last about a week.
Damn it.
That's a lot of gold down the drain.
I just had something to dip my arrows in now.
Actually, I was
Um,
going to say that. Now we have poison.
Yeah, so if you guys have not bought any healing potions recently, and you have any in your inventory at the moment, you can change those to potions of poison.
Yay.
I only have the one that I bought here in High Bridge right before we went back into the mist.
So that one's still fine. Again, it's an in-game week.
I have a vial of
Um,
antitoxin. Would that let the healing potion work, or no?
No.
Got it.
Because
I'm
the
just gonna
stuff
call it
the
poison.
stuff inside the potion is soured. It's not that it's just poison. It's just soured. So antitoxin can't unsour it.
Okay. And is this potion of poison as in DMG, or is this
No, it is a healing potion in terms of 2d4 plus 2, but it does poison instead.
got it. Okay.
Fairly potent poison.
Oh yeah, the poison in the DMG sucks ass.
Yeah. They get a -2 to their con score.
I like DMG poisons. I think PHB poison's a little underwhelming.
Okay, cool. I did the thing. So now, thought he's gonna go throw up.
Oxen turns to you because he was going to ask you some questions about like the South and home and about how you do things, and just goes, "Oh no."
I'm terribly sorry. Need something to dip your arrows into?
I look at my healing potion that I was just about to like offer you and go, "Wait, no, how old is this? It's probably not good." Then I just put it back.
If you would have it in your hand, I would probably be like, no, those have gone bad.
You see, I pull out a pen, scratch out potion, and just put poison.
Good call.
So
If you want to talk some other time about that, we can.
Please feel better. Oxen just try not to gag.
I'll manage.
So the three lords come walking back out from the side room, and I'm just going to kind of look over at Talty, who just threw up in the middle of the throne room. Ah. Yeah. And then Felvaro is going to walk over to you, Stirnak, and hand you another note stamped with his personal seal. You again, Stirnak. Here is our note to the king. Safe journey on the road west.
Dirnak will take it. He'll look at them. One word of advice before we. If that fog invades Highbridge, run. Do not.
You're cutting in and out.
Oh. Sorry, I'll get a little closer. I was trying to be dramatic. Steerneck will just tell him in a dramatic way that if the fog actually invades Highbridge, to run instead of trying to fight. Just leave Highbridge and go somewhere else.
At least evacuate the citizens, right?
Yep.
Get everybody out of the city and flee.
A little hard to do that with hundreds of Gozari nearby, but take your word.
To that point,
We can handle the Grozari.
You can handle
I was
200 Gozari.
Kink is gonna say, "You're not gonna like this, but the Grozari will be more merciful than the creatures in the fog."
Yes, we seem to understand that, but you need to understand as well that we are dealing with a large force of raiders just to our north. It's not so easy as telling everyone to run out the gates into the open arms.
We'll take care of what we can.
to the point of the Grisari, would it be, I assume part of this journey to Arlon is not just warning him of the fog, but also asking for help of the Grisari raiders.
Yes, it is all in the missive.
Should we come back to Highbridge, or should we meet you at a designated rendezvous point with a group of knights to deal with the Grisari raiders first?
That will be up to the king. I am going to be staying here, as this is where I can do my best work.
Understood. Yeah, it's the above board. I just wanted to know if we were going to rally troops to go deal with the Grisari and then ping pong back to Highbridge.
No, that's going to be the king. Again, you guys are just acting as couriers. So if you get another task from the king, then maybe, but...
Cool. Do we have a heading?
Say we head out as soon as possible.
I'm out of character. Where are we going?
Can we sleep for the night first?
That's only a good
we
idea.
can try.
I mean, if everyone else is rested and it's just me, I'll power through. But if we get into combat in the first day, it's not good.
So, you guys staying the night?
Yep.
And I guess
Try.
I'll let us see how close the fog gets between now and then.
Okay, so you go back to the tavern. Tavern sits a couple stories, so from your guys' room at the top floor, you can kind of look over the wooden palisade on the third tier, the lowest tier of the city. There's still a hill on the right side of the river where the bridge, crosses. So you can't really see too far out. You can kind of just see above it a little bit of wispy fog. But as the night progresses, is anyone just going to sit there and watch it the whole time, or are you guys actually taking a rest?
Oh, I'm resting for sure, but I just wanted to look when I went to sleep and then when I wake up again.
We're gonna make the attempt at a long rest.
Yeah, I think
and
sorry.
I mean, we'll pretty much know if the fog rolls in because everybody will start freaking the fuck out.
Yep. Shall we long rest then?
Yeah, everyone go ahead and roll your long rest. This is the decision.
Okay, guys, I can actually do things again.
Yay! He's not just gonna hide under a table. Even though that's cute, though.
Technically, I could have still done some general stuff, but I would have been
General stuff.
So, when you guys awake, it is still early morning, because you guys went to bed at evening. So it's 2 or 3 in the morning. Get the full 8 hours of sleep. The moon is still kind of setting. The sun is not up yet. But for those that are facing towards the east, as you awake, the fog is not anywhere near the city still. It has still stayed at the same distance as it was the day previous.
Probably creeping towards Storm's Watch, closer than, I'm trying to say, moving more towards Storm's Watch than it is towards here.
Be around, find out.
As you guys are, getting some basic supplies settled, you're gathering your gear for the trip out. You realize you have not seen Varric or any of the 40 men of the Grey Company since you've been back. They're not around the tavern at all. There's no mention of them from the lords. The city is quiet as you guys are walking.
Thank you. How do I do that? Because I know you said at one point not to mess with it.
Well, I said don't turn it all the way down, because that's how I do the But you can
Okay,
just go
I
to
thought it was-
you can go to little music icon on the right,
Perfect. That helps.
and you have
Yeah.
user volume controls.
I do not have speakers on here yet, so I cannot hear shit.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair.
You don't have a headset or anything?
I can put on my headset. Okay, let me put on my headset.
While you're doing that,
Chooses-
I want to take a
fine.
quick, small little break because I want to pull Trey into secrets.
Sound good. Can we do like we come back at 11:11?
I'll probably be done with Trey before then, but sure.
Awesome.
Everyone okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sure.
Cool.
All right, Trey. As you go to sleep for the night, as soon as your eyes close and your brain drifts off into nothingness, your eyes suddenly open up again, and you are no longer in your bed in the tavern. You are laying on a open grass field. Above you is a golden sky, as if it is permanent dawn. As you get up and look around, it is just an open grass field. In the distance, you can see large towering walls, large thick towers scattered across the parapets. You keep looking around, you see individuals in golden armor, long flowing hair coming out of golden helmets. They're flying around they have wings. They look like birds. Like a bird's wings, I mean. They see you, but none come to fly near you. You just awake on this open grass field.
I look around in just the true meaning of the word awe. It's beautiful and it's horrifying and it's so much that I don't know what to do with all this information. But I begin to just sit there for a second and just take it in. And you said the people in the sky aren't approaching me. Like they see that I'm there, but they're just not approaching.
Yeah, they acknowledge that you're there. You have a couple of individuals look down at you. Seeing that you suddenly are appearing there. These are humanoid individuals, is what I was meaning before too. It's just they have like bird-like wings on their backs. You see them flying in military formations. And you recognize it as specifically military formations.
I think I would. Oh God, I don't know. Maybe a tear rolls down my face, like down my cheek. I just let it go. There's like one single solitary manly tear, and then I just like stiffen up, and I just give like a salute to like whoever seems to be like acknowledging me, and then I wait for them to. I acknowledge them back, and then I see if they approach me. And if they don't, then I would just hail somebody. And if that doesn't work, then I walk towards the city.
What kind of hail are you going to give them?
I think I'm just going to look up at like whoever seems to be like acknowledging me and has like the highest rank and just give them like a solid salute. And then after that, I would like bow my head and then like, I guess, look at them and wait for them to approach as like someone of like lower rank would. Or maybe like step forward and like invite them to like come talk to me.
As you call out to these flying individuals overhead, one does fly down to you, and as they get closer, you distinctly can tell from this distance, about 60 feet out, literally flying up above you, it is a feminine form, still fully garbed in golden armor. This armored individual lands softly onto the grass about 10 feet away from you, and says nothing, not a single word. No salute, no nothing. They just simply hold out a piece of parchment to you, wrapped in a red ribbon.
I grab the parchment hesitantly. I like stand at attention. I grab the parchment and I unfurl it and I begin to read it.
When you open the parchment is empty in the sense of there's nothing written on it. As you look at it, you don't like nothing appears. There's not like hidden words or anything, but you suddenly feel a voice in your head. Oxten, I greet you.
I think it's just in my head.
Yes, there's a booming voice just in your own thoughts.
I think I just like automatically just kneel, like in just complete like supplication, like the booming. Yeah, I think Oxten just instinctively just drops to a knee.
When you drop, there's going to be a kind of a thunderous chuckle. Bow not, for you have proven yourself a warrior of great talent and skill, dealing with things that you know not the existence of. Rise, warrior, accept my blessing, so that you may deal with these monstrosities of before.
I stand proudly and at attention and ready to accept the blessings. And I think Oxten for the first time being like told that he's like a true warrior, I think like the shame of him kind of like failing his, like it's not completely erased, but like the shame of him like failing his rite of passage is just a tiny bit alleviated. Like knowing that this was something that was like completely out of his control. Like he picked a target that was just out of his depth. But now he's like going, oh, I'm getting like a second chance at this. So like, it's like less of a tarnished, and now he's like going, oh, I have like something to focus on and a target to get vengeance on.
So as you stand up and your chest is kind of puffed up, you're feeling proud of yourself. Your eyes are blinking. It's a natural thing. In the blink of an eye, when you're suddenly standing in this field, and you're thinking acceptance of receiving this boon. Instead of a field, when you open your eyes, you are now standing on flat, rocky terrain. You're standing on a little hill, outlooking what you think is a battlefield. However, it is such a large field with the masses of bodies that are surging against each other, you cannot even see the ground for miles around you. You are now looking at a dark, dusky sky with swirling clouds above you. Behind you, they're lit. Above you and in front of you, they are nothing but as dark as storm clouds. Standing before you are two individuals. One, a human woman, dressed in the same golden garb as the silent individual who handed you that missive, also with a bird-like wings attached to her back. She is standing facing you, holding what looks to be a rather large two-handed sword, and she just stares at you quietly. At her back is a large, towering individual wearing what looks like to you basic, dark steel, like plate armor, and a very iconic looking winged helmet, and you suddenly remember your game of solitaire at the temple. That is the same helmet that was sitting on that plain altar that you prayed to.
I think like Oxten it escapes his lips. He just whispers the bastion eternal. And then oh wow. So he's just overlooking this battlefield. All right. And she's not holding the sword out to me
No,
to
she
accept it, right?
she is holding it at a guard position, and she is just standing at his back, looking at you. Again, from your military experience, you can pretty much guesstimate she's pretty much like the bodyguard of him, you could say. But then, like I said, he was wearing the same helmet that you remember praying to on the simple altar of the Bastion Eternal. But as you look around and take in your surroundings of this massive battlefield, the Bastion Eternal will slowly turn his armored helm over his shoulder towards you. And that same flicker of light that you saw on the helmet on the pedestal, there is a blazing golden light coming from within the eye slit of the helmet. And he just gives you an imperceptible nod. And suddenly, you awake. Battlefield is gone. You don't wake in the grass field anymore. You are back in your bed. It is still night outside, but you are filled with a warmth in your chest, even more warm than your standard body is. And you know something has changed. You may add 1 level, a paladin, to your character now. Remember how to do that?
Wrong button for push to talk. Am I leveling up to level 7 or am I staying level 6?
You are leveling up to level 7.
Oh,
Ah.
we're back.
All right. Well,
What?
well timed.
Oh, Did you actually launched it?
Hey, I didn't know how long we were gonna be.
Playing a little bit of
Dear,
Minecraft over
lock
there?
I was about to.
He was sledding down a hill before this.
Yeah, it's fair time.
Okay.
Y'all get up to we get up to wacky shit when everyone goes to fucking secrets. Someone goes to secrets and then y'all just fucking do whatever.
Pretty much. Besides
I mean,
that,
we
or
didn't-
panic.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Anyways,
get it. It's
did
fun.
you guys have fun? Oxton, did you die? I hope not.
No, I had a very cool dream.
Ooh.
Oh.
We love those.
Oh. We love a full dream.
Speaking of Trey, remember to check out the 4th tab on your character sheet. You can compare 2.
Huh?
Huh? We're in danger. I'm in danger.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Did you see what I'm talking about, Trey?
Yeah. I've got to, let me see. Click my thing, and then I will.
I forgot I get to change out my spells. That's lovely. I'm gonna do
Cool.
that now.
You do that.
You gonna get rid of calm emotions?
I'm gonna get rid of create and destroy water because it's fucking useless at this point.
No? What if there's a fire?
Then it'll be helpful. Which, honestly, considering we're going up against Grisari Raiders. Anyway. By the way, can I stop by the... I don't know if we're back on recording or not.
Here, I haven't stopped recording. I'll just cut it.
Oh, great. Can I stop by the, temple before we leave?
Like, it's 2 or 3 in the morning, so you're not going to see many people, but yeah.
Are there any, like, working clergymen? Or is it just like a drop-in sort of deal?
More of a drop-in sort of deal.
So there's no one I can, like, tell, like, hey, maybe you should make some holy water.
Yeah, the couple of trips you've gone there, there's not actually, like, working. There's a community temple. At least as far as you've seen.
Alright then. I mean, honestly, I could get rid of calm emotions at this point, considering we're probably not going to encounter the Hollow Man going out of town to the left.
The fog has gone around the river to the north.
No!
Ain't that a bitch?
You guys slowly assemble at the bottom of the tavern. Get ready, get going. Oxten joins you guys a little late. 20 minutes late. Oxten, do you look any different? You're walking
I
any
look
different?
very different. He is way more self-confident. He is what last night he was very like dour and like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And now he has like a bit more confidence. He greets you all happily.
Oh, you look excited.
I am. For the first time in my life, I think I am truly excited.
Well then, let's
So
not
is
waste
the
that.
girl. Just sort of looking back and forth between Oxton and Dalty. Never mind.
Huh?
Hey, Gink.
Yes?
We've said before that your frills can kind of detect disturbances in the air.
Yeah.
And more supernatural stuff.
Spidey senses.
Perception check.
Oh.
Is this a perception check I have advantage on?
No, otherwise I would have said advantage.
Okay.
The advantage is that nobody else is allowed to do it because you sense it.
We're going to secrets.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Where are you coming with? You could go push talk so you guys can talk.
You okay?
So, Oxten, Trey, when someone is a paladin, they have a certain aura around them that is usually imperceptible to most people. How would you describe the Bastion of Eternal's aura in Boone, or that is around you to Gink? Gink is sensing something from you.
Gink would sense like it would feel like somewhat it's probably similar to what he feels when he feels like the voice in his head that I don't know about talk to him. But it would be maybe like a bit more rooted in, I don't know, like I'm not sure like what type of cleric Gink is, but I'm pretty sure it's not a war cleric. So it would probably feel like a bit more violent, but like self-assured in nature.
So out of above board, it is nothing like what Gink has.
Nah, Gang totally recognizes this.
Oh,
Kind
like,
of.
For Gink, so I'll say above this, for Gink, what you normally feel as a sense of coldness when you make contact, around Oxten you feel warmth. You feel a resolute warmth to the aura around him.
yeah, that sounds about right. Just more resolute warmth.
Sort of like that bioluminescent liquid warmth that King yoinked out of his frills. Yeah.
Yeah, if it were like a visual thing, it would look like he has like a slight deep, or not like a bright gold, but more like an obsidian gold aura around him. Like it's dark, and then on the edges, it's like like a hint of like very bright gold.
So King's frills probably wiggle a little bit at that as sort of like blinks a couple eyes and rubs them and tries to figure out what's up with him this morning.
I'd look down at you and I would say thank you for encouraging me to go on my religious journey. Truly.
King's eyes sort of widen. Okay. Do you have a holy symbol yet?
I was thinking of having the symbol of the Bastion Eternal engraved on some of my weapons, yes.
That's pretty cool. Do you want to do that before we leave town?
I'm not sure if anyone is open, but we can probably find someone at Arlon to do so. It would probably be better to do it there. Maybe a more skilled craftsman, maybe someone more in tune with the gods than in here.
Whatever works for you. I just know we're probably going to need it if we go into the fog again.
No bump us back up to the table.
Fuck you!
Thank you.
Did they die? Did you kill them?
Yes. Suddenly 2 corpses drop to the ground.
Baby, I told you, you're not allowed to die.
Too bad.
You're not allowed. Get red pulled with responsibility. You're not allowed to die. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, for Stirnak and Talti, you see Gink staring at Oxten intently for a few moments, and they kind of walk off to have a small discussion between themselves, but they come walking back over to you guys a few minutes later.
What the hell is going on? Or equivalent of hell.
There, in D&D lore, there is hell.
Hells.
This isn't D&D. This isn't...
What in the abyss is this? What in the abyss is going on?
Actually, no, I do have an abyss, but...
The infinite abyss. We're doing that. What in the infinite abyss is going on here?
The Bastion Eternal visited me last night in my dreams, and he handed me a boon.
What do you mean?
I mean, just that. And you see, like, Oxten, like, says, kind of, like, chuckling, like, laughing with a bright smile. He said, I showed great courage fighting things that... I can't explain it entirely, but I feel very different. And I, like, look at Genk, and I go, and I believe he can attest to that.
Yeah, no, you're like glowing, dude.
Well, you can't be like pregnant or something, and it's not like you can just have a dream where a god visits you or something and you just wake up with powers. That's impossible.
Actually, that kind of happened to me.
After the things I have seen, I don't believe anything is impossible anymore. Like
What
you've seen,
War's name is happening?
you've seen Oxten go from like vehement atheist to like just religious zealot in like 2 weeks. Like not quite zealot, but like close to it.
All right. In that case, I've got something I've been wondering. Do you think a god can superheat a piece of bread so hot that he can't eat it? Never mind, I'll keep that to myself. Just sort of-
Like you say that, and you brick Oxden's brain. Like he just stares at a wall. Like he goes to go, and then he just like shuts down for a second. Like you blue screened him. So fucked up. He just started believing. These questions.
Never mind, I'll keep my questions to myself.
I'm just confused.
And I just shake my head and go, I think we have a job to do. I think we have a job to do. I think we have a job to do.
Yep.
Yeah,
Job to
so-
do. All right. Huzzah. Away.
So to Arlon then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swiftly.
Okay. No more questions. Let's go. Come on, kids. I'm gonna wake the rest of the party up.
Everyone assembles. Everyone's kind of just grumbling. Wrath is not even listening to any of you. She is just, but she follows along begrudgingly. Kalyria and Zerko, they're following as well. They get on their horses. You guys slowly ride out through the quiet western gate, striking out on the road once again. As you make it past the now emptied farmlands just outside the gates of Highbridge and hit the tree line, heading west towards Greenfield. It's still dark. You know, dawn is still out a few hours away, but the forest is quiet. There are no travelers on the road. There are no refugees still trying to make it to Highbridge. There are abandoned camps here and there as you guys are walking on the quiet causeway. The fires are long, cold. There are the occasional body. If you try to stop to loot any, you're going to find nothing on them. Anything worth value had already been taken. One thing that is even on every body that you find is that they are completely drained of blood.
Left of Highbridge? Or sorry, west of Highbridge?
Yes.
Oof.
West
So-
is left.
For those that weren't, again, there 2 sessions ago, that's how they found the Grozari camp. Because there was a small little camp made by humans that was under attack.
Yeah, what the Grizari do is like they have like a blood ritual. And I just say mention this to like everybody. Yes, every man will probably you'll probably find similar wounds around the thighs, and then they'll be exsanguinated.
Out of character, what does exsanguinated mean?
Drained of blood.
Drained.
Drained of all blood.
Okay.
That is one thing to note that Oxton just brought up. The bodies that you find on the road in the abandoned camps are all men.
Oh.
We need to get to Arlon and get and raid that Grizari camp as soon as possible.
La Llorona. She's stealing everyone's husbands.
So, since you got an extra early start, you guys actually make it all the way to Greenfield before, this is all throughout the day. Like you're riding before sunup, all the way through noon, all the way through the afternoon. You make it to the edge of what you can assume to be Greenfield. The fires that had claimed the town that Osbert, the taxman, had said the town was put to the torch. You guys make it there, and the fires have long since passed. As you walk down the causeway, the town had been situated around 3 small hills. It's like in a little valley in between them. And there was a small, stream going through it. All that is left now of the main town area are just burnt down ruins. There's the occasional stray dog that barks at you guys before running away and hiding. There's a couple of chickens that run around, but as soon as you try to approach, they just scatter and run away. There's not a single person left alive in this town. Again, going from Oxten, Stirnak, and Velunir's report from a little bit ago, the surviving inhabitants had already been moved to that Grozari camp under armed guard. It is around 7 in the afternoon at this point. Do you guys want to travel a little bit further, or do you want to try to make camp in a ruined structure for the night? Or do you want to walk through the night? Or ride through the night, I mean.
Let's not stop in a well.
I wouldn't mind to keep going.
I'm just thinking, do you think the Grizzari are more likely or less likely to come back to Greenfield?
I think if we don't
There's
let
no one
them,
left.
it's probably fine. Ooh, actually, you know what? I can walk around the ruins of Greenfield with locate object up and try to find any supplies that we might need. Do we know if Greenfield had a temple?
It's burnt to the ground. There's no structures standing.
But there might still be things left in the structures.
If you guys want to stop in the town and look around, you can try to.
Well, that's the question: is whether we're staying the night here or not.
Yeah, I think we should avoid big structures like this and try and, at night, whenever we're sleeping, try and hide as much as possible.
I just want to see if there's any way we can see if there's any Grizzari in the town or not.
I'm just reading up on some stuff to see if I have like a thing that allows us to keep us just like keep it pushing through the night. No, that doesn't remove exhaustion.
The best I can do is Prayer of Healing, which would short rest a bunch of creatures, but it takes 10 minutes. I can do it once per long rest.
No, I don't. I think we need to be in tip-top condition just in case Grizzari come to attack us. So we should be resting.
Well, if we go to bed now, it's like 7, so we would get up fairly early to keep trekking.
I think we could push a day and see if anyone is exhausted after that first day and then rest if we need to, right?
I mean, sure.
Because if I'm not mistaken, it's rolls against exhaustion, right? It's not just automatically applied.
Depends on the situation.
I'd say traveling without sleep for a full day, technically going into 2 days, I would say that would be an automatic.
Oh, well, then in that case, fine.
Yeah.
The question is, do we rest here or not?
We can maybe, I don't know, can we make camp elsewhere?
Probably.
So
But-
just to give you guys a visual,
Oh, that's
again,
helpful.
these aren't actual, like, fully standing buildings. This is just meant to give like a basic idea of the town layout as you guys are walking through it. The
So
buildings
like
are burnt.
ruined.
Yeah, the buildings are all ruined, but this is kind of the general layout of the town.
If this is where y'all want to stay for the night, we can stay here for the night, and that's fine.
Let's chill. That circular building is piquing my interest.
Long resting or we're setting up a watch or
Yes, of course.
yeah.
Steernack will take first watch.
Is there a certain spot you guys wanted to rest at?
Talty
This-
mentioned the circular building.
The circular building looks interesting. I don't know what that is, but it looks fun.
So that's what I was going to say as well. Most of these buildings are made out of wood, so it's not actual standing buildings anymore. These are burnt out husks. There are some low stone walls around the buildings in certain spots, so you could rest around them. But if you've ever seen a burnt building made out of wood, there's nothing really standing after that.
Yeah.
I say we find.
I think that one by the bridge, like on the other side of the west side of the little river, looks like a place.
If I could make a suggestion, I think it would be better if we stay towards the edge of town.
You know
so
what? That's a good idea.
So that we have somewhere to fall back to quickly.
So again, with this map, this is just a visual guide as to what the general layout of the town was. Most of these buildings are not actually here. They are burnt out, blackened husks of buildings. Some of their foundations are still there, but some of the stone parts are still standing. This was just to give you, those that are more of a visual learner, a visual guide.
I appreciate that. Yeah, let's do something towards the outskirts of town.
Is there a stone building by the outskirts somewhere?
Outskirts,
It's still
no.
standing?
There is a small building here that, well, for the most part, is burnt out. They had a low stone wall that surrounded like a little courtyard. But then there's a larger one over here with the ruins of a stone tower sitting on top of a stone foundation.
Okay.
We could do that one.
The top one looks like it might have been a noble person's house at some point. This
Probably.
one looks like maybe a marketplace or something down here. I don't know.
I say we don't go to the one up top because it's either we run into the woods on the wrong side of the river.
Yeah, I think we should
Or-
stay on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
For the
What's still
for the left side, the only one that has anything still standing would be
Some
the
farmhouse.
small little farmhouse up here. The house
works.
itself is destroyed. They had a little barn that was also destroyed, but there is a low stone wall surrounding a small court.
That
I
works.
mean, that works. We're not asking anything fancy. It's a burned down town.
Just something to keep eyes away from us while we're laying down.
Yeah, that's. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little cover.
Yeah,
I don't think they're
considering
going to
most
be
of the campsites are raided.
suspecting somebody just hiding in a little farmhouse.
Well,
What's left?
Yeah.
But just in case, I do tell people that I'm gonna put like some cattle shops right here and right here after we set up our little camp.
Sorry,
So
don't do that, or at least don't do it yet. Because I'm moving you guys.
Okay.
Where were you putting caltrops?
When the map loads in for me,
oh, nice.
I'm gonna be putting them here along
The Edrids.
around the entrance. Yeah, and then around, and then like on this little dirt path.
Gink has some ball bearings as well, so
They can slip and then get poked.
yeah, I was
I'll
gonna say
put
that. Either
I'll put-
reinforce them.
I'll put caltrops at the other up here,
Okay, I
Okay.
guess I don't have to worry about those.
and no fire for the night.
Yeah, definitely not.
I don't want to direct too much attention to ourselves.
So the black lines that I drew around some of the buildings, that is the burned down buildings that I mentioned before. The only thing still standing here is there is a wooden like mill that has a bastion door, a door that's bashed in, but the walls themselves are still standing. So where are you guys staying? Are you going to stay out in the open field? Are any of you going to try to stay in the windmill, or where are you guys staying? Are you going to stay in like the broken husks of the buildings, or?
I
Probably
say we set up like little, not tents, but like little sleeping right along the wall's edge right here.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can tokens appearing from. That way we have visual cover on both sides of us. Even though this is a burned down husk, there's still debris, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And that way it also doesn't completely take away our ability to run away if something happens. But we also have good visual of everything around us for the people on watch.
Okay. So night falls. Who's taking watch, and where are you looking?
I would like to take the last watch.
Like I said, I'll take first watch, and I'm going to keep my eyes to the north and northeast directions, because that's where the Grizzari camp was.
As night falls, dark storm clouds come rolling in from the west, and a light rain starts falling upon you guys.
Of course it is.
And I'm sorry, I was doing that. Who's taking first watch?
Steerneck and whoever else wants to. We can say one of the people who's not here also joins me or something.
Yeah, I was probably gonna say like as we go to like first, second, and third watch, have like a balloon join us.
Okay. Whoever's on first watch, let's just say it's Steernack and Velunir. Yes? No? Maybe so?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Steernack, I'm going to roll for Velunir, but Steernack, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, shit. Okay. Steernack, as everyone else is bedding down for the night, trying to hide from the rain, where are you looking out at?
Like I said, I'm looking out to the north and to the northeast.
Okay.
These These
Coming
two
from-
main directions.
Coming from the north, there's this farmstead sits on a small hill, so you're able to overlook a bit of the burnt down town if you looked around, but to the north is open fields, and that's where the road continues on towards Aralon. You see it first. You don't have dark vision, do you?
Nope.
I would still say there's a bit of moonlight out, so you can kind of see. Coming down the road, you see an individual. Because of the low light, you cannot make out details, and you cannot see, what they're wearing or anything, but you see a dark individual coming down the road.
Just one person? I'll look at Valenier and point it out. Hey, there's someone coming.
What? Ooh, where?
On the road to the north.
Elunier's gonna make her way over the sleeping forms of the other party members. Yes, I see them. You said one, though. There's another. Look at the tree line. She'll point out to the tree line. There's actually two individuals. One is on the road, walking normally, while there's one that is stealthily walking on the tree along the tree line.
Can I actually see them?
You can't see
No,
whoever she's pointing to, but you'll take her word for it.
Oh, yeah. If you say so. Can you make out any details? Are they human? Are they Grisari?
I don't know. She's gonna kind of squint, holding a hand up to try to block the rain from her eyes. They're wearing black cloaks. Look to be armored. They look large, but I'm not sure.
Oh. Let's just stay low and try to see if they just walk past us. But get everyone up and make sure that we're ready just in case. And I'll start tapping shoulders and making the finger over the mouth shushing motion to stay quiet.
So everyone, you get shook awake just as you guys were just getting to sleep. You see Steernack over you, putting a finger to his mouth. Shh.
And I'll just point to the north and hold up the number 2 on my fingers.
There's peace in the north. God.
Gotta go to this bathroom. I got it. I got you.
Wrath is going to look at you, Steernack. What is little green man speaking of?
And as soon as they say something, I'm putting my hand over their mouth. Quiet.
What is little man speaking of? Why does little green man need to poop?
2 people coming this way.
Ready my crossbows.
Is anyone gonna go look along the road to see what Steernack's talking about?
Nope.
I would pop my head up.
Only perception.
Damn rain.
Unfortunately, you're blinking kind of blurrily. Rain's getting in your eyes. It's messing you up. You can kind of see the one on the road, but you have no idea what he's talking about with 2 people.
I'll take his word for it. I see one of them.
Banks are cutting in and out.
Sorry, I'm trying to whisper. This is me whispering. I'm just going to talk normally, but I'm whispering. My Steernack's whispering.
I'm whispering.
I'm whispering. He'll just look at the group and whisper to them, "Hey, stay low. Hopefully they just pass by us. We don't want to make a lot of noise, and we don't know who or what these people are."
So, as you guys kind of hunker down, they're continuing along this trail, and if you look at the map, it's actually the trail to the right of you guys. Eventually, the one that was in the tree line joins the person on the road, and these 2 figures just slowly—they're not even on horses; they're walking.
As they get closer, can we make out any more details about them?
Roll me some more perception checks if you're popping your head up to look. Steernack, roll me a stealth check. Okay, Steernack, you managed to catch yourself. You kind of slip as you pop your head up, but you're fine. As these 2 are walking down the road, in terms of like physical build, they have the build of a Grisari, But like Velunir had mentioned, they are wearing black robes over what looks to be full plate armor. On their backs, they both are wielding large two-handed swords. In terms of like their armor and their helmets, it's not a design any of you have ever seen before.
Okay.
But as they get close, what is everyone else doing? Ging, Talty, you guys staying low? Or are you going to try to keep watching these? Are you trying to watch these two, or are you just trying to get some rest?
Be stealthy at the moment. Go back to sleep if I can. Once they passed, of course.
Hey, Ging, where's that coin at?
Oh, yeah, that's probably in my bag still.
Okay, you don't have that on you or anything.
Honestly, to be completely real, I would expect it to be here in the windmill with us.
You're not in the windmill. As far as I was
Sorry.
aware, everyone was over here.
That's on me. I thought I was in the windmill. My bad.
Did you want to be away from the group and staying in the windmill?
King's probably used to water on his skin. I don't think he minds the rain.
Okay.
I'll be with the group.
Well, for those watching, Stiernak and Oxten, mostly you two, suddenly the two individuals stop as they get about the same width as the farmstead. One of them, you can't tell what it is, but they pick up, they lift something in their palm and they look down at it. And then both armored heads turn towards where you guys are.
Uh-oh.
You start slowly cresting this small hill.
That boy. Alright.
You guys
Yeah,
can't see this. Only Oxten and Stiernak can.
Yep. King's just
Yeah,
casually laying down, unarmored.
I start like throwing pebbles and rocks to wake people up.
Oh,
I look to Stiernak and I whisper, do we yell halt? Or do we see what they do? As everyone else is like waking up.
Everyone else, get everyone else up. I'm whispering. Get everyone else up. I'm gonna try and go on the other side of them.
Then I'm gonna
And Stiernak's gonna try and like go up and like go over this wall as stealthily as he can and try and get around to the other side through this rubble.
First, roll me, what would it be? Athletics? I think it is.
Okay.
Sorry, acrobatics.
Oh, okay. That was athletics. Yeah.
That's fine. I'll give you another roll on that, but roll me acrobatics. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Oh well.
A little bit better. A little bit worse. I'll give you the athletics roll for it. It's fine. So it's an even roll on that. It was my mistake on the first one anyway, so it's fine. You managed to kind of climb over the wall, a little awkwardly, but you managed to because it's a little slippery. You are now over the wall. This building is still not fully standing, so you're not going to have full cover or anything in it.
Yeah, no, I know. I just wanted to get on the other side of the wall, so I like. And they're there.
Okay. Yeah, you see them as they casually jump over the small wall.
Okay, and Stiernak's going to try and he'll try and get through the rubble as stealthily as he can of this building. I don't know, like you said, it was a wooden house that was burned down. I've seen that happen, and there's not much there.
Yeah, there's nothing really there.
Okay.
There's some black boards, but there's really nothing.
Okay. So Stiernak's gonna go at a diagonal angle like this way to try and get past the rubble.
Okay.
I'll let you move the token since it's being weird for me.
We'll say that's your turn. What is everyone else doing? Because that would take you a full turn to do.
Yeah.
So Kink's bag is probably next to him. But if, he's seeing everyone freak out, he's probably going to grab his weapons and not so much the backpack or anything like that. Just getting ready for an immediate confrontation in case there is one. I guess I can try to hide for whatever that counts.
Oxten, what are you doing?
If I'm not waking everybody up, then I think I'm going to, just probably hide, because I don't know how these dudes are tracking us, and I'm going to probably focus on this guy down here, seeing as how Stiernak went up. I think I might move back over this wall. So an acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
You don't even need to make a stealth check. You get over that wall, no problem.
I do that, and I just like slide over and just take aim at this guy. And I wait to see, like, and I just, what do we do? And I just like whisper to some like Zergazul or Talti, like, what do we do?
Yeah, by now Talti and Gink, you guys have been shook and awake again. And clearly everyone is kind of getting ready for some kind of confrontation. I would say by now, if you looked over the blackened boards you guys were kind of trying to hide behind, you could see these two armored individuals approaching.
Yeah, Gink still doesn't know why they're coming this way, but if I would have seen the figures, would I have been able to make out any familiar symbols?
Your perception. You see the one nearest Steernack has their hand open, like palm up, and in the flash of the moonlight above, you can see the glint of something coin-shaped in his hand.
Would Gink be able to put two and two together at this point?
It's up to you.
I'm gonna roll a random intelligence check if that's all right.
This isn't... Again, you're trying to use rolls to figure out the plot.
Yeah. I tend to do that. But
Yeah,
sure, I can just say my character.
This is a
figure it
player
out.
thing. Are you figuring it out?
Sure, I figure it out. Gink is gonna say, "Oh shit," sort of whispering to the people around. I was told that people might be tracking one of the coins I took. I don't know if they're actually bad people or not, but I was told to be cautious by someone. I'll stay here. If you guys want to hide, just I'll see how this goes.
I am staying with you. You hear like just a whisper over the wall.
All right, but if this turns into a fight, I don't want it to get hurt.
We'll take care of it there. We'll be all right.
Gink's primal roguish instincts kick in. It's like, okay, but some of you should hide.
At this point, as you guys are discussing, even over the rain, as you guys are looking at these two individuals, their helmets turn towards the noise of voices. And
So much for whispers.
they rolled high. The one that was holding their hand out is, dips the hand back into the pocket, clearly putting the coin away. And they kind of just look over at each other, nod, and both pull their greatswords.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, but I pull out my hand crossbows anyway.
And combat has begun, so I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Great.
What the?
Oh my god. I don't like that there's so many die.
Oh, I'm rolling for your party members.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I just thought there was more that we couldn't see.
I just haven't rolled for them yet.
Don't do this.
Alright, with the start of the combat, Vaylunir is the first to get up to their feet, seeing as how these two have drawn weapons first. Clearly, in Vaylunir's mind, this is not going to be a talking confrontation. They are going to come out to the corner of this ruined house. Seeing what they have really quick, because now I'm having to play 4 people. They're going to pull out a hand axe from their belt and quickly throw it at one of the approaching individuals. Fortunately, the hand axe goes flying past the armored individual's head and embeds into a blackened board behind them. Good job, Vaylunir. Who with me rolling, they do bad. Steernack, you're up.
Right. Well, shit. Alright. I'm gonna run up to this low wall right here. And I'm gonna fire a couple of shots at this dude right in front of me.
Okay, go ahead.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
One thing that always annoyed me in like action movies and horror movies, why do you run towards something when you have a ranged weapon?
I'm getting to cover.
I know.
16 for the first one.
So that arrow goes flying past him through the night.
Oh, come on!
Unfortunately, both arrows, you pull them back and you let them loose. It could just be, you can't really see too well. The rain gets your hands a little wet. The arrow just slips. both go whizzing past this armored individual, and they turn to look at you now.
And I will action surge and shoot 2 more.
Okay.
That and then. Oh baby!
Oh, shit.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Both arrows hit. Roll your damage plus the critical damage.
Normal one first. 12 damage, and then this is critical. Oh.
Okay. Both of your arrows go flying through the air, and they manage to find a bit of chainmail in their plate armor. And your arrows are they hit hard enough to get through the chainmail. And this individual lets out a pained grunt, but quickly pulls the arrows out and just tosses them away.
Okay. I don't like that.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm trying to make sure. Let's see here. I'm already too close for it to matter, so. Nope, that's it.
Oxten, you're up.
Sorry.
Seeing as how talking to them's now out, because given that all shots were going to miss, I was going to yell, now those are your only warning shots, but seeing as how we're just doing it,
Same.
this guy is going to get 3 crossbow bolts.
Okay.
Damn it.
That one misses.
Oh, come on.
That one also misses.
Oh, wow.
That one definitely misses. But
Nice
since
sheep saying no to
since
it.
you're shooting through a small crowd in front of you, go ahead and roll me
I'm
another
going to
attack.
roll my... Damn it. I was going to roll my inspiration on that last one. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. If you want to use your inspiration for that, go ahead.
Failures are funnier.
All right. I'm going to be rolling a d3 because you're and 3 people.
10 damage to someone.
1 is going to be Zerko, 2 is going to be Talty, 3 is going to be Gink. So unfortunately, as you pop up for the last shot, your hand isn't up above high enough the wall yet as you get a little trigger happy, and your bolt lets loose a little early, and you accidentally nick Zerko in the shoulder from behind. Zerko lets out a pained yell. It's just, oh man!
I have something for you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is that going to be your turn?
That was my... Yeah, that was my...
And you can action surge like Steernack did, but...
Yeah, I'm going to action surge, and then I'm going to... Where is it? Abilities...
But also move. Haven't moved. Have your bonus
Going to
action.
move over here, and then I'm going to like reach over the wall, and I'm going to try and expend 1 point of lay on hands.
All right.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I told you I had a dream. I told you the Bastion Eternal visited me last night. He told me I was chosen. I heal Zerkazul. And then, the remaining 4. So that way they are at least half up.
Right.
And I just apologize profusely. And that is my turn.
Zerko's just going to kind of look back at you. I did not know whether you got this power, but thank you.
Talk later.
Hey, Gink, you're up.
Okay. You said one of these was sort of like hiding in the tree line while the other was taking the road. Would Gink be able to tell which is which?
No.
Yeah. All right. I'll push past Alti here to peek around the corner, see this one approaching, and I will shout, "Consider yourselves warned. There are more of you. There are more of us than there are of you. State your purpose or you will be considered hostile." And I'm going to hold my action to fire shots unless they respond. I'll use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. To your history, you don't really recognize what these...
Good
There's
catch.
nothing from your books that you can kind of remember where these guys come from.
Aw, shucks. All right, 16.
It is now the strange, dark individual's turn.
Does
Can't
he
tell
not
them to-
say anything?
They say nothing. The one that you yelled at is just going to look in your general direction at that corner of the burned down home and will walk towards you using their full movement
Oh, fuck.
as they were going for this back alleyway anyways. As they turn the corner, this is a large individual. They're about 8 feet tall. They are garbed in full, as you can see now as they're standing in front of you, black armor. They are wearing a large black cloak that on the back of their head you can tell has like a little hood that they can pull up as well. Almost like they're wearing black robes. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's smart, but it's not landing for me, so good to know. Black robes.
Do you recall
Wait,
you were after a certain group of 6 individuals that were described as wearing black robes?
Aha.
But upon this guy turning the corner, he's going to look straight down at you, Gink, as you were trying to crouch behind this corner. Without saying a word, they are going to raise their great sword and swing at you.
I stab him.
Okay. So I know you were holding your action, so you go ahead.
Yeah. It's not the best, but it'll do. Nope, it won't. I mean, I have inspiration, but this is very gig coded as well, and I don't know.
Do it. Run with it.
I don't know. Is something terrible gonna happen if I just take the nat one?
In this instance, I'll say no. I was doing it mostly for Oxen because she was shooting into a crowd.
Sure. Alright. I'll waste my previous action and stand there like an idiot while I take a great sword to the face. Oh wait, would I have advantage from being hidden?
I'll give you this. Roll again.
Yay. Please don't be snake eyes.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious. Other times it can be more obscure or esoteric. But as I already mentioned, sometimes foreshadowing isn't this obvious.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I've done that.
When the game says 1, it means 1.
You're joking!
What did I say? 1 in 400. When the game says 1, it means 1.
My god.
Okay.
No!
Gink has been waiting to die, I guess.
I tried to help you, man. I gave it to you.
Oxten just screams and Gink, no.
It was nothing.
Not again.
What are the odds of that? You said 1 in 400?
Yep.
It's 1 of 400.
Yep. And hold on, let me adjust my armor class because I'm
Oh,
not.
he's so
wearing
special.
breastplate. So I have an AC of 12 now. Have
No,
fun.
no, I would.
Oh wait, no, 13.
No, I would say because they warned you like minutes ahead that people were approaching. I was assuming you guys had time to get your armor back.
If I were wearing light armor, it would take a minute, but I'm wearing medium armor.
That's what I said. It was multiple minutes. It took them.
Okay.
Yeah, they were far down the road. I was just assuming you guys got back in your armor.
Yeah.
Sure. All right,
I
I'll
don't
take
wear
the AC
shit.
boost.
I don't wear that.
Well, no, that's on me if it sounded like they were closer. No, this was down the road. They were walking. They weren't like running down the road.
Yay,
Okay.
breastplate. All right,
All right, here comes a big sword.
Yeah.
What is your AC?
16.
Okay. They're going to be rolling 3 times, so the first one misses.
Oh, fuck.
That is a 28 on the second one, so that one definitely hits.
The great sword.
And a 12. Okay, so you can only get hit once. You're okay.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Oh, that's good. You're going to be taking 13 points of slashing damage as one of the strikes, as this guy starts swinging down at you, trying to hit your smaller figure. He manages to nick you across the shoulder, drawing a fierce line across down your left shoulder, down your arm. It's just a line of fire in your mind as the pain reaches your brain.
Oh, but wait! This is good, for I have a feature that has annoyed me thus far and is finally being useful. I've been hit with an attack. I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Finally, it comes in handy for a boon.
Something at long last.
What
Yeah,
did we
again.
have the DC be? DC 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency bonus, so
So for me, that comes out to
15?
what?
Is it 15? Because
It's
con mod
13,
plus...
I think.
Oh, 13,
'Cause
you're
we have a
right.
+3
Yeah,
proficiency.
you're right.
I am not that hardy. Pretty hardy, but not that hardy.
So they got a 17, so they passed. They still take half damage, though. So if you want to roll that damage for me.
Yes, I don't have a good way of doing it, so I'm going to do /R3d6.
Well, that's what I meant. Okay, so they'll take 5 points of damage. So some of your mucus gets on their hand, and you can kind of see it kind of seeps in into like the chinks in the metal glove. But they seem to be pretty much unaffected. There's a little shiver from their arm, but they're basically unaffected.
Good to know.
All right. The other one that Steerneck was shooting at, Steerneck, you now have their full attention after hitting him and injuring him a little bit. They're going to completely disregard where they were originally heading, towards a small alleyway. They're going to turn towards you and approach you, coming through what was a
Still
broken
big boy.
gate. You are also going to be getting attacked with this large greatsword that they are wielding.
Uh-oh.
What's your AC?
15.
Okay. So he's going to be doing 2 normal strikes against you. But the third one, as he's going through these looping attacks, he's going to suddenly turn the blade in his hands, grabbing the blade with his metal gauntlets, and he's going to swing the hilt under your left knee, trying to sweep you off your feet. So I need you to make me a dex saving throw. DC 16. Oh, actually, no, sorry, no. I need to roll this first to see if it hits you. What's your AC again?
15.
Okay, yeah, I need you to make me a dex saving throw.
Nope.
Okay, so you're going to be getting damage from 2 attacks, but then you're also going to be knocked prone after this,
Okay.
as the hilt catches your right knee and yanks you forward. First strike is going to be doing 8 points of damage on you. Second strike is going to be doing 14, so in total 22 points of damage. And then you are knocked to your ass and knocked prone.
Okay.
All right, Zerko is up, and seeing that shit has now officially hit the fan, Zerko is going to run up with their claws towards the one that is swinging on Gink, and Zerko is going to be slashing at them with both of their claws in a clawed double attack, and that is a nat 1.
Ugh, Zerko, no.
That is a second nat 1. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What is up with this?
Why didn't you roll that whenever you were hitting me?
I'll take a screenshot because I just realized this was private to me. I didn't mean for it to be private. I am not even kidding on this. I'll send it to the Discord right now, in cable. So Zerko is going to run up and futilely drag their sharpened claws on this dark metal that these figures are wearing, and it just makes a scratching sound. Literally nothing happens. And Zerko's just kind of like, wow. Grath, seeing this, is going to come running through, jumping over Zerko in a clean jump, in a little movement to get around them, and is going to bring their new shiny halberd that they got from their Gozari friends down onto this armored soldier, trying to help out, trying to do something. It's also private, goddammit, but they hit, so that's fine. So Grath actually does manage to land a hit on this guy, and sweeps their halberd in the back of their knee, where apparently Grath can see that their armor is weak, and drags their blade across, eliciting a pained groan from this armored individual. Grath helping. Salty, you're up.
Okay. Cool. Is the one of the guys like right kind of in front of me?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whip out my quarterstaff and do my thing.
You can't
With the
hit him
quarterstaff.
from there. You're 10 feet away.
I can't? Okay, I'm going to use my movement and get in their face. I'm going to gently push Gink aside so that I can get him.
No, but you can move
And-
around. You can move your token.
Okay. I am still getting used to things. Okay, we're going to go here. What? Why can't I? There. Yeah, right there. Quarterstaff. Roll out.
Okay. You have
Using
extra
it.
attacks, so you
Your
can do
hand.
this twice. And as a nat 1. Fuck.
You met that once tonight. Holy shit.
Not good, but we have inspiration. We can use it.
Well, I have a double attack. If I get Snake Eyes, I'm using my inspiration. Come on. Please.
Well, it wasn't.
That's a little bit better.
It wasn't a 1, but you still missed.
Well,
I feel like the
Still
dice
missed.
are as against us as the setting are.
I don't know what's going on
Wait,
with the fucking dice
Can't I
today.
do? What is wrong with our dice today? Wait, don't I have unarmed strike as a bonus action? I will do that. Please. Come on, strong girl. Yes!
Okay.
20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
This is meant to be a tough encounter, but my god, the dice are making it way tougher than it was supposed to be.
Yes, you indeed did. That doesn't count as a crit, does it?
No, but roll damage.
Please. Okay,
Okay, not a bad hit. So
that's not.
managed to slink around the side of this ruined house and get into his flank. You try to hit him with your staff, but it kind of just bounces off his metalled forearm with no seeming effect. But then you bring your fist back and you give him a hard whack right in where you assume his kidney would be. And he just as his body flinches to the opposite side, away from your fist.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna stay right there, That's my turn.
Okay, we're going back up to Velunir. Velunir, upon seeing, the armored individual going after Stirnak, is going to turn back to you guys. Stirnak is down! He needs our help! And then Velunir is going to... What is their movement speed? 45? That should be enough. Just barely. Gonna run through the rain, leaving you guys to deal with that one. Is going to go run over to try to help Stirnak, and is going to make some strikes on the one that is now standing over Stirnak. Anything more than a 1, please.
At this point, that's the best we can hope for.
Okay, got a hit. This first one missed, but the second one hits. So we'll roll the damage on the halberd. And this guy's going to be taking 7 points of damage as this halberd. Velunir uses the pike part on the top of the halberd as a spike into another small chainmail portion under the arm, getting into the armpit a little bit. And then they are also going to be trying to punch them with their bonus action. Also a hit, rolling damage. And then they're going to drive their fist into that same point, just further injuring their arm as best they can, trying to draw attention away from the fallen Stirnak. Speaking of, Stirnak, you're up. You're down, but you're up.
I'm going to ask this, and because it'll be up to DM's discretion. Would it be possible for me, in the prone position, to try and trip this guy or grapple him to the ground from the prone position?
I would say,
like yank his leg out from under him or something?
Considering that you're down, like you literally just had that happen to you, it would be at disadvantage. You could try, but at disadvantage.
Okay. And if I use half my movement to stand up, it wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just use half my movement to stand up then. And then, because he's right in my face, I'm going to try and grapple him and, hold him still.
Yeah, so it's not an athletics check. It's a strength saving throw against the grappler. So I need to roll it. So what is your... Sorry?
Okay. That's new rules to me, but okay.
Yeah, so in 2024, I was double checking on them because I'm used to the 2014 rules too. In the new rules, it's just a strength saving throw against the grappler. So it's 8 plus your strength con plus proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So what is your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is +5.
So 8, 13 plus 3. So your DC would be 16.
Yes.
Which he manages to fail. Okay, so you have him grappled. You managed to jump up and just... Are you trying to wrap your arms around his arms, try to pull him back, holding him in almost like a headlock?
I'm getting him in a full Nelson if I can. If not, just wrap my arms around him and hold him.
I don't know what a Nelson is, but sure.
A full Nelson, it's where I get my arms underneath your arms and then put my hands behind your neck. Yeah, holding your arms into the air.
That's what I was saying. So yeah, that's... Okay.
Yeah, it's called a full Nelson.
Okay.
I got you now. You're mine. I'll look over at Velunir. Get him!
That was a good move. I will get him.
And then I'll use my bonus action to heal myself for the second win. Oh, yes.
Sorry, I'm double checking grappled. Okay. Was that going to be it for your turn?
Yeah. Healed for 14.
I got you right now.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Oxten, you're up.
Want to go help Stirnak because this guy has everybody on him, but I want to fucking murder him because he attacked Genk. I think I'm gonna roll 2 attack rolls with my hand crossbow at the guy who's surrounded. Let me see, hand crossbow.
Okay.
That one hits. Going to use a maneuvering strike. And I'm going to yell at Gink to get back. So that's an extra 4 damage plus so 15 on that first attack.
Okay, got the damage.
And then Gink, if you would like, you can move half your movement without getting an opportunity attack. If you would like to back up.
I would love to, but I believe I already spent my reaction for the readied attack. Yeah, unfortunately, just before my turn, so I can't quite do it.
Well, he still takes that extra 4 anyway, and then I'll give him another attack. This one will be with advantage because of Nick.
Okay.
Thank God.
Did you see the other one?
Yes.
Another one.
The maker.
Jesus, what are these dice tonight?
They're a little bit bipolar. It's fine.
All right. Roll
Doesn't say
your
anything.
crit damage.
Doesn't say anything about just on hit, so I can expend it and menacing attack. This one is a no. That's just also on hit. So I'm going to expend another superiority die on that crit. So that's 4 damage plus. Where is it? So that's 16 damage,
I don't
and he needs.
I don't
to
think
make
you would get 2 things of menacing attack on a crit. I think it just says it adds to the attack roll.
Oh, then it would just be the
3.
The 3 then. So that's still 15 damage, and he needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me. And seeing as how this one's in a full Nelson, I am going to pray to the Bastion Eternal that I do not roll a nat 1 and make my bonus action attack at the guy in the full Nelson. I just didn't want to scroll all the way up. And then do that. Is that an advantage because he's grappled?
Given there
I will
are
put-
still some walls kind of standing, plus they're behind a stone wall, I would say it's hard to even see them, let alone shooting at them. If there were advantage, it would it would be a disadvantage normally.
All right. Well, okay. Then sharpshooter would if that's cover, then cover sharpshooter.
I would still say this is a normal shot.
Yeah.
This isn't
Then,
just a flat open field. There is still some stuff in the way. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't have been hiding behind anything.
Okay. So do I have to move in order for that to hit, or am I just like sending that at this guy?
You mean you already rolled, so you would still hit him.
Oh, all right. Then damage, normal, and an 8 at that guy. And that is my turn.
Sorry, I'm looking for the terrified thing.
Ooh, he's frightened until the end of my next
The
turn.
frightened,
I
that's
have
it.
something for that.
Okay, well,
was-
it's not letting me actually apply frightened to him. So, oh, that's why. I forgot I did that. So as you do this attack, he just shrugs off the actual bolt. That's why I couldn't apply frightened to him. My bad.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You get the
Oh.
feeling they are immune to frightened.
That's just fine.
Been a while since I made these guys. Apologies.
Attacked my goddamn baby.
That 8 was the damage towards the grappled one.
Yes.
Got that applied.
And with that would be my turn.
Pink, you're up.
All right. Well, I was going to call for a wisdom saving throw anyway here. I'm scared it's not going to work, but whatever. Kink is just going to say, you had your chance, grovel. Use command on the one right in front of him. And bonus action disengage, hearing Oxton's words. Move over to there. That would be his turn. If you're rolling the command.
On its next turn. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay. It passed it.
Fuck, man. Are you fucking kidding?
But then you disengage and you move back there. Okay. Is that going to be everything for your turn?
Use my heroic inspiration to make him reroll that save.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Then
I was
most.
mostly giving you guys that inspiration for your own rolls, but sure.
Yeah.
That is a natural 20.
Great. All right. Fuck me in the ass with a rake.
I don't
That's my
control the dice, I swear, guys.
Arm Jesus, please smile on us.
So it is now the one that you guys were focused on. It is their turn. And seeing as they are now surrounded by individuals on all sides, they are going to be doing a sweeping strike. So this is only once per turn, but it is going to be making an attack roll against all enemies within range, dealing damage to all targets he hits. So this is going to be for the first one. So this first, or what is this? Attack roll against all enemies within range. Okay. So Talty, what is your AC? I don't think it's above a 22. I will just look. It's a 16. Okay. So Grath is 17. Zerko is 17 as well. Okay, so you all are going to be getting damage from this.
Oh shit.
Okay, it's Snake Eyes. So Talty, you're taking 7 points of damage. Grath is taking 7
Okay.
points of damage. And Zerko is taking 7 points of damage. But then with
So
his follow-up strikes, he's going to be striking once at Grath and once at you, Talty, because you two actually damaged him.
fuck.
First one is going to be at Grath. Second one will be at you, Talty.
No.
That is a miss. And now for you. That is a 23, so I'm assuming that hits.
It sure does.
All right, Talty, you're going to be taking an extra 13 points of slashing damage as he pulls his sword around, trying to hit Grath, misses, spins around, and strikes at you across the legs, hitting your thighs.
Fuck.
The other soldier, who is currently being grappled by Steernack. What was the breakout? I think it was an athletics check against his DC.
It's either athletics or acrobatics.
Also, what is it? Attacks affected. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler. Okay, so instead of trying to break the grapple, he's going to pull his sword out, and he's going to be swinging at you, Steernack.
Send it.
That is a natural 20.
Silvery barbs, please.
And then he's gonna roll the others just right now, just get them out of the way. He's gonna be focused on you, since he could do a sweeping and strike as well, but that'd be kind of weird thing to do since it technically be disadvantaged with Veilunir. So he's just gonna focus all of his strikes on you.
God almighty. I might die.
So first, the critical hit. It is 19 points of damage from the crit. Here comes the second strike. That is an extra 10 points. And the third strike, another 12 points. As he does a quick series of strikes against you, bringing his blade back and forth with one hand. Striking at your legs, at your sides, at your arms, any point he can hit. While you're still trying to hold on to him. Zerko is up. And they are going to be doing their claws against the individual that just struck against all of them again. And they're going to be doing a stealth attack, since I forgot to do that last time. That's my bad. Hits, thank God. That one doesn't. Or no, I didn't forget to do sneak attack, so they didn't hit the first time. Okay, and then sneak attack, points of damage. Okay, that off. For those that are fighting the guy between Gink, Zerko, Grath, Talti, Oxten, you guys can tell, as your strikes, as little as effect they seem to at first, they've been slowly building. You can tell this guy is now starting to feel the pain. He's starting to breathe a little bit heavier. He's holding his greatsword a little bit more lax in his hand. Grath is up. Grath is going to be doing... What is Grath going to be doing? Seeing as how the halberd isn't really doing too much against these guys, Grath is going to drop the halberd and is going to just use their fists. Has been doing a flurry of blows as their action and using a focus point to use it as their bonus action. Oh shit, that's failure. God damn it, Grath. Okay, one hit. Thank God. Thank you, Grath. Okay, there's that, and then they're going to use their bonus action on arm strike. That one hits as well. Thank you, Grath, for doing something. See, this is why Grath should fucking be here. Damn it, Landon. All right. And Talti, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna keep punching, please. Does that hit?
That one does not hit.
I'm gonna.
If you do a flurry of blows for your bonus action punch, you can do 2 hits.
That's what I'm doing.
So make sure to click on flurry of blows so it uses the resource.
Features, flurry of blows, use ability. There we go.
And then
No.
you will roll 2 of your unarmed strikes.
Well, it's a 25.
Yeah, that hits. Roll the other unarmed strike.
Okay.
That one
Is it
doesn't. That one doesn't. So you can still roll damage for the one that hit.
Okay. Damage.
We'll roll. Nice.
Heck yeah.
All right. So you managed to bring your hand. Your hands kind of slip against the wet armor as the rain is still pouring, but you managed to land one solid blow again into that spot where Grath had injured him before under his arm in the chainmail, and you drive your fist home into there, and he lets out another pained grunt as you hear a small cracking of the bone underneath.
Ooh, cool.
That was your action and bonus action. You do have movement still. If you wanted to try to get away from him, he would swing at you, but is there any movement you wanted to try to do?
Yeah. As if that's gonna do.
That one hits.
Good thing I
Roll your
took
damage
Damage.
in the chat box.
Okay.
Now, again,
Cool.
the question,
I'm gonna
did you want to move? Because again, if you move away from him, he's going to get an opportunity attack unless you want to move around him to a better spot.
I can move. I want to move around him. I'm just gonna go right here.
Right there?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, back to the top with Veilunir. Veilunir is going to be striking at the soldier here. Seeing as how their weapons are kind of not doing much, they are going to... No, actually, their halberd's better. They're going to go with their halberd for the first 2 strikes, and they'll do a flurry of blows for the bonus attack. Fucking 1. All right.
Hmm?
No, that 1 was almost there.
Oh, yeah.
These digital die are weighted, I swear to God.
All right, and then for their bonus action, they're going to do their flurry of blows. 18 hits. Second one. No. Okay. All right, Steernack, you're up. How you doing, buddy? He sounds good.
First thing I'm gonna do, one second wait again. A little health back.
All right, you're back up to 15 points.
Alright. And I'm gonna try and rip this guy's sword out of his hands.
Yes.
I don't know how you want to do that or if you want to allow it, but that's what I want to try.
Let's just make it a straight strength check.
Okay.
Because you are literally
Want me to
trying.
roll?
You are trying to grab his blade and pull it from his grip.
Okay.
So you roll a straight strength. I will roll a straight strength.
No!
So unfortunately, you try to grab his blade and yank it from his grip, but
And
you
I don't
are
think I have
unable to.
inspiration to do it. No, no way I have inspiration.
I love the scream that cut off.
That was a good scream.
Yeah, I don't think I have inspiration.
No.
So, oh, this is gonna hurt.
You try to get away.
Yeah, but if he's just gonna swing at me anyway.
I'll give you a little bit of a help and say that was a bonus action.
No, my bonus action was using my second wind. It counts as a bonus
Oh,
action.
fuck, that's right, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Is it an attack in air quotes? So extra attack can still pop off?
But he still used the attack action.
And I have dual attack. I'll leave that up to you. Like, I'm willing to accept the consequences of my actions.
I mean, if you want to hit him with your sword or something, sure, but or you could try to move away and just take one of the hits instead of three. Up to you.
You know what? While I have him grappled, could I just try and start choking him out instead? Just as while I still have him grappled.
Considering your second attack, sure. Roll me another strength check. It'll be a strength v strength.
Okay. Come on. Yes!
Okay, you wrap your arm around him and you start trying to choke him out.
Yep. That's fine.
In
Doing
this,
something.
he has a Constitution saving throw against it, or he'll take that's a nat 20.
Yep. Yes,
So
it is.
you wrap your arm around his neck and you start trying to squeeze. And have you ever had like a kid try to choke you out?
Yeah.
That's kind of the feeling that you get that you're trying to do it on. Like you're squeezing around his armored neck, and he just kind of turns his head, just looking at you. These guys have said nothing.
I'm gonna die. Okay.
All right, Oxten, you're up. It was a interesting turn.
I try to make things interesting.
Think should I, how much movement do I have? It's 12 there, 55 there. I think I'll have to probably help Steernack. I think what I'll do is I'll hop over the wall. Is that in acrobatics?
You had a really good roll before. I'll give you this so you can hop over.
And slide over the wall. Hey, how dare you? And then I'm gonna move to here. What should I do now? Yeah, I think all three shots are just gonna have to go into the guy that Steernack's choking out or attempting to choke out as I run up to him. 21.
That hits. You want to roll your other attacks, or are you just doing one?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll this one again at him with advantage for a total of 22 damage. So that was 25 feet. I'm gonna move another 10. There we go. To gank, and I'm probably going to. Can I use my object interaction to just like let go of one of my hand crossbows and pull out my scimitar?
Sure.
All right, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm preparing to get in this dude's face.
All right, sounds good.
And that is my turn.
Ink, you're up.
Gink is sort of freaking out again, hands in his frills, sort of ducking down. There's this voice in his head that's screaming, "Stop failing." His eyes sort of glaze over for a moment, and he stands more upright, raises a hand out in the direction of Talti and everyone fighting the soldier that he's been attacking before. Everyone there, we'll say Sans Grath, because Grath is doing fine on his own, is going to receive Bless. So that's going to go to Talti, Zerkazul, Oxten, and Gink.
Thank you.
His eyes sort of roll back into place. He looks around confused, steps over to the building, and attempts to hide as his bonus action. Cool.
That'll be your turn.
Yeah, as soon as I roll the hide. Now it's my turn.
While you're over there, you are a little short. I'll give you this. Roll me perception.
So I'll do short people things. Go. 14.
You're really focused on the combat. It's dark. You're good. You just hear the pitter patter of rain around you.
Good to know.
You're fine. You're fine.
Most definitely not.
No.
All right. So the soldier that is dealing with Talti, Zerko, and Grath, it is going to be doing another sweeping strike on you three, and then it's going to focus 2 targeted strikes on Grath. The first swing will be a sweeping strike. 21 hits all of you guys. I'm 99% sure. These are the unarmored individuals. 17, Talti, 16.
Remember Zerk-Gazul has cunning dodge, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't play rogue.
Are you
Let's figure
saying I
what they
take
have.
16 points of damage?
No, that's your AC.
Okay.
Yeah, so Zerk will use uncanny dodge. Thank you for calling that out, Trey. You guys are going to be taking 13 points. Zerko is down to half.
I'm down to 3.
Just start
I would
healing
like
then.
to remind the monks that they have a thing called Stunning Strike, which can just make that guy stop moving for your turn. And even if he passes, he still has some effects.
I'm gonna do that. Or, hold on.
That is a nat 20 on Grath.
Oh.
What was that all?
Cowboy Embrace isn't gonna do anything for me right now.
And a 25 on Grath too, so rolling the crit damage first. That's a lot. That's 21. And the second roll on Grath, that's a lot. A 13, but Grath is down to 1 hit point. Grath, this hurts. Grath going to run. Grath think running good. Now we're going to move over to the other soldier who's currently dealing with Stirnak and Velunir. Considering that Stirnak is still grappling them and futilely trying to choke them out, the individual is going to be swinging at you, Stirnak. Oh shit, I accidentally put blessed on him. Disregard that.
That's a miss.
Well, no,
Yes.
it's still a miss. Let me try to take off blessed on him. That is my bad.
Fitting with the theme of the cleric hates the party, he decided to bless the
I was like, yeah, what the fuck?
Unknowns to you, there's a cleric on their side.
Yeah.
No.
Remember that bad perception check you had, Gink? No.
Far worse than the bless being on that guy.
Yeah, so that's my bad. I can't take the bless off of him, so I'm just going to keep an eye on their actual rolls, and we'll just discount the extra bless. But the first one misses, so let's roll the other one. That's a nat one.
Yes. Yes.
Get anti-blessed.
That is, even
Get
without the
cursed.
4, that is a lot. So 26, that hits. Your knack, you were taking 14 points of damage.
Right. I will use what's it called? Unyielding will, and instead of going to 0, I would go to 1.
You were already going up to 1 anyways.
What?
That wasn't 0, that was 1. You had 15 points.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought I had less than that. Okay, never mind. I won't be able to use it then.
Your willpower is still very strong. Don't worry. But then as they're fighting, as a couple of your party members are getting very low, there's suddenly the sound of a horn coming off from the northwest. It is not a sound that any of you are familiar with, but it makes these 2 armored individuals perk up. They look to the northwest. They look around at you guys, and then they both start trying to move away. So for the one that's grappled, Stirnak, roll me a strength check.
Okay.
And try to break this. Wait, no, it's athletics, my bad.
Oh, athletics? Okay.
Or no, it's for me, it's an athletics to try to break you.
Okay.
And that is past your DC, I believe. Beats it anyways.
Oh, yeah. No, okay. My apologies. My DC 16. I forgot about the new rule for a second.
It's fine. I think it still counts as like an action or something, but we'll just say it takes half of his movement. Get him away.
Okay.
Unless you want to keep fighting and die. He's going to start walking away from you guys. But for the 3 on the other guy, Talti, Grath, and Zerko, you guys are going to get opportunity attacks on this other guy as he tries to limp away from you guys. So Talti, roll me.
Stunning strike.
Okay. Do it. Click on it. I need to be able to read it.
Cool.
Okay, so you need to actually make an attack against them first. So it says either a
Okay,
monk
well, then I
weapon
will
or an
make
unarmed
the-
strike. So are you doing your quarterstaff or are you going to do your unarmed strike? What are you doing?
I'm doing unarmed strike.
Okay.
Let me do that. More. With bless.
Fortunately, it doesn't hit.
Damn it!
So Grath is going to do an attack, and Zerko is going to do an attack on this guy. See if they have anything. Yeah, Grath is also a monk. They have Stunning Strike too. So Grath will try to attack him with Stunning Strike, following
I'll
Salty's lead.
communicate to Grath. Yeah. I'm gonna communicate to Grath, be like, we're working together.
That is a natural 20.
You let's go, Grath!
Fucking Grath.
It went from, gosh.
Oh wait, shit. That was a crit. Not. I still got an 8 anyways. Okay, that is 17 points, and they are... Zerko also gets a strike. In this instance,
Advantage, right?
yeah, that's what I was just saying. Considering in this instance, they were just that is another natural 20. Ones and 20s. That's it today. There's very little in between.
Wow.
All right. So as this guy gets hit in the back from Grath and kind of slumps over for a second, Zerko spins around and rips off the helmet. This black helmet goes flying away, and underneath Talty, you can see this. It is the face of. It doesn't look like a human. It doesn't look like a Gorzari either. It's like a weird mixture. But you don't see too much as Zerko grabs their face with their claws and sinks their hand in, grabbing at their skull and yanking it out like a Mortal Kombat death scene.
Fatality.
Oh, that's hard fucking cool.
Just
Let's
throws
go.
their part of their face away and into the raining grass or
That's
the
okay.
rain.
He was bloodied.
Was bloody. Very bloody. But as this ends, the other one manages to slip away. You hear that horn coming closer, Gink, and you and Oxstone will be the first to see over this wall here. You see a group of 7 more armored individuals.
I'm gonna look at Genk and I'm going to say, throw the coin and run.
I grab my bags, but the question is, are they the same type, but these guys are walking off? What?
He's walking off to join them, yes.
I don't think we have much time. I think they're going to, trying to think of the word, regroup.
I think that's the word for it.
If we're out of initiative, I want to loot over.
Yes, you're out of initiative.
silver.
But this group is
Yeah,
slowly approaching you as the injured man hobbles over to them.
I'm gonna walk over to Steernak and give him as much of a helping hand as I can and get him back to his horse.
I'm gonna
Are you
I'm gonna chug my healing potion as I'm getting back to my horse.
No!
You didn't buy a new healing potion recently, did you?
No, it was good.
Me? Yeah, I bought one right before we went back into the fog.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Good.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, it's an actual healing potion. It's been on me for like maybe 2 days at this point. Maybe.
Yeah, you're good. You can use it.
Okay.
Gink, roll me investigation. What are you trying to get off this guy?
I'm gonna see if he has anything. I know they had a coin like the one that I have. I want to see if he's got any other like
Bits and bobs.
weird things. This is some strange order. I want to see if there's any like identifying bits and bobs or things like that.
So with the 19, you do find a purplish gold coin, the same that you have, with an eye engraved on it. That is in a small pouch at his side. You also, as you are looking through it's mostly just armor. He's just wearing armor and a cloak, and he has a small pouch at his side. In that pouch is the coin. There's no like money on him, but as you're kind of feeling around, trying to see if he has anything, that familiar tingle that you get when you're around certain objects, like when you met Walden and were looking at his sword, you get that same tingle on this fallen individual's armor.
Interesting. Oh boy. Let me see if I can run a quick thing.
It is full plate armor, and it would take a few minutes to get it off of him. A few minutes that you don't really have.
Can I use mind magic, my channel divinity, to take a magic action to cast a spell or a divination spell from the knowledge domain spells table? Can I cast identify as an action on the armor?
I will say yes, but as you try to do this, you feel the effect of your spell wash over it.
Huh.
No effect.
So it registers as magical, but identify doesn't know what it is?
Your spell has no effect on it.
Huh. Can't burn all my channel divinities.
So yes, you know it's magical, but the actual spell, as you try to cast a spell onto it, it nullifies.
Okay.
As in, like I'm trying to say, your spell has no effect on it.
Yeah. It's like magic resistant armor is what I'm getting from that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Grath, grab this body if you can, and I'll yoink the coin off of it.
Grath heard. Grath can't. Grath try.
You're strong, Grath. You can do it.
This squad of soldiers is still approaching you.
I was rushing back to the group. Well, limping back to the group.
I'm
Yeah.
running to wherever the horses are, going to like gather them.
Yeah.
Grath being severely injured, they're trying. They can kind of drag them a little bit through the grass, but it is wet. There is some mud on this dirt trail. They are struggling to move this armored body.
Salty, can you help Grath?
I can do my best.
Salty, roll me a strength check at disadvantage, because you are also near death.
Okay.
Like with healing. I can
just-
cast
yeah.
Healing Word if I have to.
Disadvantage.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Unfortunately,
That is not-
even both of you are having trouble trying to move this armored body. It is an 8-foot tall, bulky creature wielding full plate armor. They are very heavy.
For fuck's
Never mind.
sake.
Can I still lift Gink with a 12?
Don't lift me.
As they see you trying to move the body, these guys that were once walking are going to start running towards you guys.
Oh, God.
Well, shit. I'm leaving it behind.
Time to go. Leave it. We gotta go.
How long do you think it would have taken me to get back with the horses?
And around the same time. This
I think I
has
show up
been
with
like
everyone's horse.
30 seconds, give or take.
Okay. As I get on my horse, I'm going to yell at the incoming soldiers. Don't let this be you, motherfuckers.
We throw him on a horse.
I wish I could throw him on a
No,
horse.
you guys have gotten enough
I
bad
can't.
rolls on strength. No.
No,
Not even
I
with
can't
the
get him on a horse.
Because I burned a spell slot to heal someone.
Who are you trying to heal?
Well, I was trying to heal the soldier, and I was asking... I was trying to heal Grath, and I was telling Talty to heal Grath, but that turned into make strength checks.
You have half the party in the bloodied condition, near death, like in single digits, even with your heal. I'm still saying no to this. In this instance, it's got to be a no.
Okay. I throw away the coins. They're on the ground somewhere. We ride the horses to get the fuck out.
Okay, we move.
You guys managed to get on the horses. You're tossing both coins away.
Yes.
So, as you guys grab your horses and ride off, the group that was approaching you slows down, not to chase you guys. They stop around their fallen corpse, and you see one lean down to pick up the 2 coins and just watch you guys ride off.
Well, it's Arlen.
I
They were
hate
no-
Northland.
They were notably not on horses. They were all on foot, so you guys could ride around them if you so wish.
You want to do that?
Yeah, we're going north, but we're gonna ride around them.
So you guys get on back on that main road. You give them a wide berth. You guys keep looking back behind you. There is no pursuit as far as you can see. It is still nighttime. It is still raining. Let's say some of you got a short rest, but before the combat. How far do you guys want to go through the night? Do you want to try to just ride through the night? Do you want to try to get far enough that you think you'll be safe? Place to hide?
Yeah.
Let's just try and get far enough away that we can try and be safe for a rest.
Yeah.
So let's say you ride for a couple hours. You get about 10 miles out. I'll say you're riding hard. It's the thick forest that you guys have been kind of used to. As you guys go past Greenfield, starts to become less and less thick. There's a lot more developed farmland here. As you keep riding and riding, there's really only some thick forest on one side of the road now. To your left, it is just sprawling fields and hills. There's occasional, hamlets and villages. Many of them have been torched or are just empty. You can't really see any light or life at them. Before the thick forest kind of gives way to more just open field on all sides, you guys camp down for the night. You find a thick bunch of bushes and a thick thicket to try to hide in. For the rest of the night, you guys manage to sleep through it. You wake up kind of late in the morning after dealing with such a interesting event. So you guys can all get a long rest.
I think I'm going to spend the night, as much as the night I can, with Gink, like trying to just go over who those guys were and like drawing down the symbols and like questions to ask that one guy in Arolon.
Gink's gonna tell you not to push it, because it's just gonna result in more people with swords. Let it die. They shouldn't be after us now that they have the coins.
Who the fuck were those guys?
No idea, but I know what they wanted. They were tracking us via the coin. I thought maybe we could use it to track them, figure out who they are. Whoever it is, safe to assume they're responsible for whatever happened in the Wraith Vale.
You think those guys were responsible what happened in Wraithville Woods?
Match the same description.
Yeah. Do we think one of these coins is what was taken from the Hollow Man then?
No. I think they're just identifying markers of the faction, but for some reason they can track. I think the armor eats magic.
Like a piece of fish? Like,
Well, I wanted to take it with us to look into it further, but couldn't get it.
I understand. We had to get out of there.
I don't know.
Upon hearing you guys talking, Zerko kind of perks up. Well, we could not get the full body, but I managed to grab the helmet of the one that I killed. And it just pulls out from their pack this black metal helmet.
Well, let's hope they can't track that too.
Guess we'll find out.
Well, now that we know what they look like, we can be more on alert for them, because I didn't know who these... I didn't really get a good look at the men cloaked in black as they left Hybrid, or as they left
Mist Harbor.
Wraithvale. Yeah, Mist Harbor.
Wraithville?
So you guys are still on the road as you awake. Are you guys still pushing west towards Arlon?
That's our job.
Yeah. Assume so.
Nope.
Over the next day, as you guys are riding, trying to make any kind of distance you can from the individuals you just came across, it is still open fields. As you get further away, though, as the day comes to the end, you start seeing some people on the road, or not on the road, but like in the surroundings. You see the occasional farmer, coming in from the field. This far out, seems that the danger is kind of past for the moment. There hasn't been as many raids, if any, out here. The amount of burned down buildings comes to a halt. You camp down again for the night. Nothing happens at that night. On the next day, unless you guys are doing anything in particular, just sticking to the road, by the end of next day, you would reach just on the outskirts of Arlon. Is anyone, Gink, are you wanting to check out the helmet at all?
Yeah, I'd probably hit it with the detect magic.
No, it is magical in a sense, you know that. But
I'll tap it with the light cantrip and see if it glows.
it does not.
Okay. Interesting. So why would a group of people who have a token of a magic god go around in magic consuming armor?
But as you guys make it to the outskirts of Arlon, even from a distance, you have a bridge to go over a rather thick river. For those that know the region to be the Crownstream River, you can see the outskirts of a massive city. For those that have passed through it, you know this to be a city in the tens of thousands of population. It is the major central hub of civilization in this region. But as you look out across the city, we are going to call session 6 here. We're getting close to the 2 p.m. cutoff point. Is there anything you guys wanted to do before we fully end it? Because we still have 10 minutes. You guys wanted to discuss your next steps. If you wanted to do anything, check out the helmet with Gink.
I think I'd probably be checking out the helmet with Gink.
Yeah, do I recognize the helmet or anything on the helmet or what it's made of?
Oxten, given that you're not from the region and you're actually from the south, give me a history at advantage. Steernak, let's see, what would you say is more of a memory kind of thing? Would that be intelligence or wisdom? I guess history.
Whatever histories is, I don't know what that is off the top of my head.
Well, history is more so recalling lore about historical events, people, nations, and cultures. This would be like a pulling from your memory.
Yeah, so I would say it's still intelligence rather than wisdom.
Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah.
So for Steernak, the design of the helmet, it's a full helm, so it fully encompasses the face. But apart from that, there's no like identifying lights on it or anything. But you have the faintest idea that you've seen a type of style of this helmet before, back from your days as a guard in Valderholt. Oxten, you don't know the design of the helmet either, but you recognize, or you have seen this black metal before. You remember hearing tell that the dwarves of Corzel Doom in the far south were dealing with objects of this similar type of metal.
I definitely mentioned that I mentioned that, and the material, and it's from the south of my home.
Yeah, so looking at the map, to put in perspective, you remember hearing tales of Gink, I should say Gink, would you say that as you're trying to identify this helm that it has this weird, you said that it was like eating magic, yeah?
Yeah, that's how you described it.
That's what I'm saying. You said it too, like out loud. So Oxten and Stiernak would know this, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I was double checking on that. So then, Oxten, you remember hearing tales of something similar to this, and of objects being described as this black metal coming from the dwarven hold of Korzul Doom to the far south.
Yeah, so I mentioned that and just go, we just took it as, fanciful tale of metal that could repel magic. We just thought that it was fine dwarven craftsmanship, and their tales were exaggerated. But if what you're saying is true, then do I know any more than like the dwarves and like their practices, or is it just like little stories here and there?
It was just a tale that this type of metal had been found, not that they actually use it.
Oh, then I just like relay like whatever information I would know to like the party and see if they know anything based off of that. And this is from far, far to the south. Whoever these are, they are far from home.
I would say at this point too, Zerko would mention what the figure looked like before they killed them. It's not a species any of you recognize. It is a weird mixture of human and Grozari features from the quick look at the face before Zerko killed them.
Are there half Grozari?
That's what I just said. It's not something that you recognize.
No, that was above board. Like, do we have like half orcs in this world? I'm sorry. Sorry if I made that clear or not.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm answering on both. It is not something
cool.
you nor your character has ever heard of.
Well, we have plenty of questions for that. God damn it. Something W. Look at the notes again.
Walden Waldemar, owner of Waldemar's Wondrous Wares.
Walden, we have questions for Walden Wondermar, and hopefully some shopping to do when we get there as well.
You're going to get some healing potions.
Yeah, for Stiernak, you recognize, or you remember vaguely that kind of design of the helmet. You vaguely remember seeing some helmets of the like around Valderholt near the end of your career as a guard. And then Oxten, you remember hearing tales of this kind of material, or at least something similar to it, being found in the Dwarven Hold of Korzul Doom back when you were a raider.
And this material doesn't look like the material that I saw, like the Bastion Eternal wearing. All right, cool.
Secrets.
Sorry.
We're going to secrets. Yes, it does.
I think the last thing Oxten does is he begins to prey on this. Like we'll say like at the end of like the day before we like reach the city, like the last thing that Oxten will do is like he'll like prey on this and see if like, or like meditate on it. Not necessarily like pray, but like meditate on it. And like think about what this could mean.
Do you want to tell the rest of the party that you kind of recognize this from your dream?
I think I would mention that, yeah.
Way back up there.
Welcome back.
I died again, came back. I remember how I told you that, all of you, that I had a dream. Yep. And this material strongly resembles the helm, or the material worn by the Bastion Eternal.
Oh, fuck.
And you see like a little bit of a shiver runs up his spine. I don't know if like my hair can stand up on end, but if it can, you would see it.
Oh yeah, I can.
We have many questions for those in our log.
Yep. Lots to do next session.
Indeed.